What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk Demo SWV Music. So guys, I've been getting a lot of emails concerning this whole situation with Deelishis and Raymond Santana. Now, Deelishis, aka Sandra Davis, is a reality star. She got a super big booty. Stop the show. I don't know if it's real. I'd love to rub on it and find out. Just playing. YouTube, don't cancel me. But she's thick, beautiful lady. I believe she's a single mom, and she's dated a lot of people in the industry. Good God. She was dating Rick Ross, Stevie J, Lil Wayne, Wiz Khalifa, Ray J, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Stop the show. No, she really wasn't. She wasn't dating me. I wish, because I would have loved to. Booty clapping sounds. But then she started dating this guy, Raymond Santana. Now, who is Raymond Santana? He was a part of the infamous Central Park 5. And you guys remember that story where it was 5 guys who got convicted of a murder that they did not do. And so what ended up happening was that after they were exonerated, can I get a cha-ching sound effect, Demo? Yeah, he ended up getting like $8 million. So let's fly all the way to Atlanta, Demo. So he ended up in Atlanta. Now, in Atlanta, obviously there were a lot of stars there. He was giving a lot of talks and he's getting gigs and stuff, talking about his life. And Atlanta is cool because you get to meet people. He was meeting people like Kandi Burruss, from the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Escape. He's meeting a whole lot of people, man. And so from there, he ended up meeting Deelishis. Now, let's kind of talk about that. He was dating some women here and there, but here was a guy who had been in prison for a long time, a little bit socially inept. He could have been, at least. And it's a far cry from who she was used to dating before. Because at 42, she was not able to get the top guys anymore. Rick Ross was, long gone. Lil Wayne's were long gone, and other girls were coming into the situation there, and she kind of hit the wall a little bit. She's still thick with a nice fat booty and everything like that, but it just wasn't what it was. So for her to get with this guy, it was like real big red flags, right? So we kind of already knew what was going to happen. I talked about this before. I said, listen, she's going to use this guy for his money, and then she's going to be out. All right. We all kind of knew it because she's not the marrying type. She's not a woman that's marriage material. She's been married before. She has all these different relationships and stuff like that. And that could be because of bad choices in men, which obviously she has absolutely no standards. But this is what she said on her Instagram, because now she is divorcing him after 20 months of marriage. Sad music. I married a narcissist who is a complete liar and a cheat, and I'm finally ready to speak my truth. Stay tuned. #gloves off. Today I appear to be myself, but I'm not alone. Prayer hands. Okay, so in God's timing, just London. So stop the show. I want to talk about this, people, because it's gonna look like she got tricked. Okay, he did this to her and all of this and all of that. I want to talk about this. Number one, boo, you're a very attractive lady. You are 44. What happened in your life that you were relegated to marrying this guy? Because in comparison to who you had before, your other guys are a little bit more self-made, even albeit in the hip hop industry and entertainment industry, they were self-made. Very similar to you. You kind of got a guy who kind of got a windfall. All right. And you guys look like a great couple at first, real in love. But how did you fall to that kind of person? The kind of person who's a narcissist and a complete liar and a complete cheat? Because you were 42 when you guys met. You're now 44. You're having the same problems you've been having since the flavor of love. See, what we're not talking about here is that Deelishis has not evolved. Made some money, no development. She's just like a lot of countries in the third world. Okay, growth, economic growth, no development. Or in our case, economic growth, no intellectual development. All right, you picked a guy who has poor standards, a guy you probably would not have been physically attracted to in the first place, A guy who probably wasn't in your circle outside of the fact that he got $8 million. This is a guy you really probably didn't want to be with and you were not compatible with. The only reason why you're dealing with that guy is because the other guys that you would want to deal with don't want you. He's the next best thing, all right? Guy had $8 million. What else are you gonna get? And you're in Atlanta, where a lot of guys in Atlanta have a lot of options in comparisons to you. You've had to live a lot of baggage out there. That was the best you can do. But all of a sudden, it's his fault. Well, who married him? Who got with him? Is it because he doesn't have the money that he used to and now you're tired of him? Or is it because you are who you hang around? Can I get a dun 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 sound effect? And see, this tends to be the problem. How are you 44 years old? You're going through the same problems that you've continuously had all your life with guys. Same issues. You would think that you would be past this by now, but you are not. Okay? And as far as him being a complete liar and a cheat, okay, I'll give you that. Let's talk about some of the other guys that you've dealt with. What about Rick Ross? Would you say that he's a complete liar and a cheat? I think we can say that, according to women. Stevie J, stop the show. Stevie J is a notorious lie and a cheat. So let's just leave him alone, Raymond Santana alone, okay? We know these two guys are already known for it. Let's say Flavor Flav. We already know Flavor Flav is a liar and cheat. Busta Rhymes, okay? Jay Holiday, okay? And you've been linked to other people like Drake, Ray J, Allen Iverson, Wiz Khalifa, Michael Blackson, French Montana. All of these people historically are known, Orlando Gordon, liars and cheats. That's what they're known for. So what is it about you that keeps attracting liars and cheats? Okay? Because outside of your good looks, and you do have those good looks, what else is there that keeps you with them? Nobody wants to talk about that. Why? Why doesn't anybody want to talk about that? Go, I want to know. Why is that? Why is that so, no one talks about this. We need to know. Really, seriously, we need to know. Why are you having these problems? Why are you so problematic? And I can tell you why she's problematic. Nobody wants to take any accountability for what happens to them in their life. Nobody does, especially her. And we all saw that the guy was a simp. He wouldn't be able to handle somebody like you. You took him for what you could have took him. He got broke. Now you don't want him anymore. You feel like you can go back out there and do it. The end. The answer is no, you cannot. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.